I'm Lance Yelvington for CyberCountry. Bluegrass music can best be described as a genre of music that tells tales of home, heart, and tradition. The Roys have a new CD called Lonesome Whistle that is a treasure trove of tales like this. They'll tell us more in this CyberCountry Minute.
I'm Lee.
And I'm Elaine, and
we're the Roys.
Now, listening to your newest album here, I'm getting a lot of real, a thread of railroad, but in the sound of it too, I'm getting a real sound of true bluegrass. Was it tough coming up with the songs for this new album?
It really wasn't. We, this album has 11 songs, 10 of which we wrote or co-wrote, and they're songs that we've had. Some of them are 3 years old, some of them are 6 months old. We just, we just had a collection of songs that fit what we were doing with this project, this more rootsy approach, kind of stripping the music back to the simplicity of it. And these songs were just no-brainers. We didn't have to really hem and haw over any of them.
No, it was pretty easy to put together.
Well, the one thing I loved about the whole album basically is just the common thread of, hometown and sort of, speaking as a Christian, the sort of Christian thread that runs through
Sure.
it. And I like that.
Well, good. I'm glad you picked up on that. People have said that our music is faith-based or family-based, and it is, because that's how Lee and I grew up. Mom and Dad instilled the strong knit of a close-knit family, and to believe in God and thank God for everything that you have. And I think it comes across in our music, and I hope it does. What we're writing about and singing about is really who we are.
Now, how hard was it working with people like Ricky Skaggs for this?
Working with him was really easy because he's just such a great artist and a great person. It was a little intimidating at first because when you're standing on the council side of the recording side of it, and Ricky says, "Well, Lee, what do you think?" It's kind of hard to go, "That wasn't really the take I was wanting." Thank God we didn't have to do that because it was really good. But the thing is that he really poured his heart and soul in this song. He really believed in the song that he was singing on, and it just made it really easy. And we still have to pinch ourselves every time I hear that song to know that, my musical hero, my biggest professional influence in music, Ricky Skaggs, is on our project. It was just one of those pinch me moments.
But, there are a couple of songs I really like on the new album besides the title track. What kind of thought went into the title track?
The title track was a song that was written in about 2 hours. We were on the road on a radio tour.
We're in Maine.
And one night we were just kind of sitting around, talking about this new album that we were going to go cut that next Tuesday, I think it was, like a week after.
Yeah.
And I said to Lee, I really want something up-tempo that I can sing. So he said, well, let's write something. And we had this title in our mind, but it didn't work out, that title, but it sort of just started the ball rolling. And I don't know how we got up with
and part of it too is being from being raised in Eastern Canada. We're born in Fitchburg, Mass, but we're raised in Eastern Canada. There was a train track that went right through the little town we were at, and at least a dozen times a day that they would blow that horn as they went through the town. And we started talking about how lonesome those whistles sound, and the whole thing. The original idea was going to be a love story about a hauler, that this lady went back to relive the memories of her lost love in this hauler, and that grew into the train being what pulled them apart, and then what eventually brought them back together. So it was one of those things where what we started didn't end up that way, but it turned into the title track of the album, Lonesome Whistle.
And don't you love that?
Yeah, it's just one of those great things that just happened,
Another thing too, I like the song you guys put together about the people that you look up to, and the thing where you talk about, when I look in the mirror at the woman I want to be. And yes, I love the way you kind of phrase that. It's because everybody looks at the people that have had an impact on their lives, and how it's brought them to where they are now.
Yes, that song is. I think you're referring to Everything I Ever Want to Be.
Yes.
That came about, Lee and I and Steve Dean, who's the #1 songwriter, we're going to get into a room together. And the night before the session, I had the TV on and was looking at an artist that I really admire on TV. And I thought to myself, she's got it all. She's beautiful, she's talented, she's got the family, the career. She's everything I ever wanted to be. And after I said it, I glanced over at a picture of our mom. And a big lump came in my throat, and I thought, you know what, I'm looking at the wrong woman. This is who I need to be right here. And I brought it to the table, and they loved the idea. And even though it has a twist, it has nothing to do with the Roys.
Yeah, the whole twist of being adopted. We're not adopted, but we just felt the song would be very strong to kind of throw that little slap in the face, if you will, at the end. So.
But it's a near and dear to our hearts, and it's for all the moms out there for sure.
Now, where can people see you guys coming up?
Well, they can go to theroysonline.com and keep abreast of all our tours that we got coming up. We just got done doing a really big media blitz, just setting up this new project, this Rural Rhythm release that's now available in your local retailers. Run out and buy one. But we're going to be out quite a bit this year. We're going to go into Canada and all across the United States, just touring, promoting the album. We're going to do everything from festivals to performing arts centers to theaters to parking lots. I mean, anything that we can get and play, we're going to do. So
our schedule is changing by the minute.
Yeah, it's literally. I mean, there's about 12 dates that could come up as quick as next week that we're already even on the books yet. So it's always changing. Just keep checking daily, and hopefully we're in a town near you and you come and see us.
Now, why should somebody buy this new album?
Because it's good.
You know what?
I hope it's good. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think one guy told us. He said the thing I love about your music is it's bluegrass, but it's kind of pushing that envelope a little bit. And what a lot of people tend to the comments we get about it is the fact that it is all new material, yet it stays true to bluegrass music, which is faith, religion, family, friends, trains. Death, because on that one song about Lonesome Whistle, it's bringing a soldier home.
Yes.
So, our thing is, it's just real music, and if you like it, buy it. If you don't, buy it. That way, there we sell a copy either way.
Just buy it. Makes a good frisbee too. Hi, I'm Elaine.
And I'm Lee,
and we're the Roys.
Go to theroysonline.com, buy our videos. Buy our t-shirts, buy our hats, buy our CDs, buy 10 of them, buy my sister, get her out of my life. Come see us on the road, because if you don't, we know where you live.